The real foundation of these two schools is the strength you showed us that when people work together, dreams can come true. But to the Tsuji volunteers today, I want to say to you, you came back and you did what you said you would do. You kept your promise.
I don't know, is Sister Rita accept the school?
We accept the schools.
After 17 months of construction, the 3 schools for girls constructed by Tsuji for College Marianne had its grand opening on May 17, 2013.
过去这2-3年的学生，他们的感受一定不一样，因为他们经历过这样子的巨大的变化。我相信他们会永远都记得这一段的故事。这个不只是Tsuji Foundation， 这不只是海地，这是一个爱的循环。
At the grand opening, the education team also shared the beauty of Tsuji's culture with the young students of Christ the King Secretarial School.
Levels of height. Is that her first time drinking tea? Yeah. Is she doing a good job? Yeah, I think so too.
4 years after the earthquake, the school was like a castle for the students. Tsuji volunteers kept their promise and stayed by their side.
Please give him a round of applause.
Poverty and sickness go hand in hand, and statistically, half of the population of Haiti has insufficient nutrition, and 1 out of every 8 children under the age of 5 die of hunger. In Port-au-Prince, Tsuji volunteers distributed 160 tons of rice from Taiwan to improve the food shortage. The volunteers at Tsuji International Medical Association worked with doctors in Haiti in 2013 to hold 3 free clinics, helping a total of 2,500 people.
So let's give Tsuji a big round of applause right now for 20th anniversary. A big round of applause, not a little, a big one.
2013 is the 20th year anniversary of the Tsuji USA Medical Foundation. In that time, it has worked to provide 3 clinics. In May, the Northern California chapter opened a free dental clinic in Milpitas, California to provide for services for people without insurance. The Medical Foundation has worked closely with other organizations to allow low-income families, as well as Mexican farm workers, to receive the medical services they need.
From the bottom of my heart, that they are a blessing to our community, and I'm getting emotional because I see it every day. It's really hard for our families, and sometimes I feel like there's not enough for me to be able to help.
At the ceremony celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Tsuji Medical Foundation, patients, doctors, and volunteers brought back more than 1,000 bamboo banks. Each represents the desire to give back.
I'm very glad and joyous, and I thank all you Tai Chu clinics that go out and serve us that are low income and we can't afford. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to get my diabetes medicine, my high blood pressure, fix my teeth.
The desire to aid others was clear in a letter from a California prison. After reading some Tsuji literature and learning that Tsuji was fundraising for victims of Typhoon Haiyan in Philippines, a prisoner who had been jailed for more than 10 years sent a parcel to Tsuji USA headquarters. It contained 21 cans of coffee and 80 stamps for the Tsuji volunteers to use during fundraising. The coffee and stamps helped volunteers raise $60,000. A word of kindness can initiate good thoughts and in turn start a cycle of love. In 2013, Tsuji volunteers sent Jing Si aphorism books to prisons, and many prisoners sent letters sharing how they feel after reading them.
I am a Jew by blood and by faith. However, after reading the Jing Si aphorisms, I am very interested in Tzu Chi Buddhism, and I would like to learn more. I have been in prison for 10 years, and I get out in 1 year.
Volunteers brought the Jing Si aphorism book, which is printed in 4 languages, and visited over 1,600 hotels in 15 states. They donated over 50,000 books. Tsuji was invited to the White House for an educational meeting. They distributed the Jing Si aphorism books there.
True blessings flow from our ability to love and be loved by others. Oh, that's beautiful.
Now, Jing Si aphorism literature stays in the drawers of hotels, just waiting for the next person whose heart it can touch. Jing Si aphorisms have now become part of the Southern California Public School official curriculum.
So now that you already know how to be respectful,
The Education Foundation created teaching materials and has taught character education for 6 years now. At Lido Creek Elementary, volunteers teach students from 1st to 6th grade. This allows the students to grow with the wisdom of Jing Si aphorism.
Ni hao, 我叫包怀，我14岁，我是美国人，我上奥巴马高中，我。
Good morning, Mr. Douglas, and good morning, brothers. Today, our topic is our human minds.
At the Barack Obama High School in Dallas, Texas, character education has also become part of these adolescents' life. Volunteers from all over the U.S. have joined the Happy Campus program and have stepped onto campuses as well as into communities to serve the needs of others.
I appreciate you guys coming by, doing the things y'all do with my kids. I really am. Helping me out a little bit because I do need some help. I look forward to seeing you guys more in the future when my kids make it to college.
You can tell they're genuinely kind-hearted and they're doing it from their heart. And they're doing it for the children and for the families and for the community, so.
Tsuji volunteers witnessed life's uncertainty during disasters. They see the urgency of disaster relief and passed out cash cards to the survivors to help with their immediate needs. In April, a chemical plant explosion in West Texas caused the destruction of 142 houses and the death of 14 people. In May, tornadoes wrecked Oklahoma, destroying 1,150 houses and 24 deaths. In July, forest fires in Arizona caused the death of 19 firefighters. In September, Colorado was hit with a flood never seen in 100 years. 1,800 houses were destroyed. Tsuji volunteers then provided 3 disaster relief events in 1 month. In the same month, while Seaside Heights was recovering from Hurricane Sandy, it was hit by a fire in which 68 businesses were affected. In October, Austin, Texas was hit by a strong flood. Within 15 minutes, the water had risen 11 feet. In November, Illinois was hit with severe tornadoes. 1,500 houses were destroyed. Over the past year, Tsuji's disaster relief for Hurricane Sandy was recognized nationally. This included the White House Champion of Change Award.
Buddhist Tzu Chi Foundation has been selected as the 2013 National VOAD Member of the Year,
as well as the 2013 National VOAD Member of the Year.
Activate Master Zen Yan.
Including the Buddhist Tzu Chi Foundation, $10 million.
The New York State Senate passed a resolution thanking the Republic of China and Tsuji for the disaster relief after Hurricane Sandy. On the 1-year Hurricane Sandy anniversary, Tsuji volunteers in New York held a ceremony of gratitude in Brooklyn. They invited all those who were affected. The warmth of the hugs and greetings were so familiar. Joseph Champagne, the mayor of South Toms River, New Jersey, remembered how Tsuji volunteers quickly assisted after Sandy. He gave Tsuji a certificate of appreciation. On October 29th, 2013, the anniversary of Hurricane Sandy, Tsuji volunteers returned to Staten Island, New York. Residents wrote their wishes on a Bodhi tree, wishing for the safety of all people and an end to disasters. They connected with each other spiritually and prayed together as one.